All right, guys, what's up? It is Saturday. It's a kind of a dreary day, just kind of overcast, rainy, perfect day for a nap. But we don't have time for that. It's leg day. So, heading over to Warehouse Gym in Ontario. Great gym. All the warehouse gyms are awesome, by the way. Gonna go hit some legs. Then, after that, getting home. Maybe a little Costco trip with the family tonight. Sorry about the bouncing camera. Um, but yeah, feeling really good. Got my pre-workout meal in. Got my pre-workout here. As always, it is Axe and Sledge. This is the new hydraulic formula, gummy bear or deadlifts and gummy bear formula flavor. Tastes great, and about 8 grams of creatine. That too. Didn't want to put any stim in it just because it's later in the day. And I'm pretty sensitive to caffeine. Not so much like 1 cup of coffee will make me all jittery, but more so at night before bed. If I drink anything after, I don't know, even like 1 or 2, it's affecting me at night. So, but anyways, I want to have a little chat with you today about regrets in life. So, well, that's part of it, I guess. We'll go back to the beginning here. More so about priorities in life. So, I knew from a young age being, I don't know, 14, 15, 16, like going into college, or I'm sorry, into high school, that I wanted to be a physician. I wanted to be a doctor. And I knew, well, I thought I knew how much time and effort and everything that took, how much schooling and all that stuff it took at that point. So I knew it was a long haul. I wasn't going to be done out of school, at least until I was at the earliest, like 26 out of school plus residency, 28-ish around there. So I knew going into college, I guess go back even further. In high school, I was into lifting. I was into working out, getting stronger for football. Competed in state powerlifting, won state powerlifting in my class in my junior year. What year? 2011. So won state powerlifting my junior year, and then so I was pretty strong. I was in the gym, not super big. I think I graduated at like 165, give or take. But I quickly transitioned from powerlifting to bodybuilding. I wanted to get bigger. Strength will come with it, sure, but I wanted to be big. Well, all the Olympic guys really motivated me and inspired me. But I also knew, I wasn't dumb or naive at that point, that I also knew that getting to that pro stage wasn't going to be easy, nor possible without illicit drug use. So 16-year-old Josh, I was like, yeah, I'm not, listen, any type of extra hormones in your body can really mess you up, especially as you're developing, especially at that young age. Like messing with your whole pituitary axis at that age, something's bound to get jacked up here, especially if you're talking about growth hormone and stuff too, closing your growth plates, making you potentially shorter than you would have been. All sorts of stuff. Also wanting to have a family, so fertility, all that kind of stuff. Sorry if you can't hear me. It's kind of raining pretty hard now. But yeah, so that was all in my mind when I was kind of like working out, trying to get bigger. Getting to college, working out, I mean, almost every day, very regularly. Shout out to my roommate / best friend from high school, who also is in college, Derek. Shout out to you. But yes, we worked all the time, got bigger, got stronger. But listen, I knew I was never going to be an IFBB pro bodybuilder at a young age like that, than living off of a salary of sponsorships and bodybuilding and all that kind of stuff. So, continued on with that. My first priority at that time was getting through school. Also met my girlfriend and now wife in undergrad as well. And so she was also a priority. I knew from very early in our relationship that I wanted to marry her. Values aligned well. I think she's gorgeous, still do. Anyways, not getting down that road right now. So that's a different rant. But so I knew my priorities was becoming a doctor, put my girlfriend then, but now wife, at the top of my priorities as well. But had to get to medical school. So not only was undergrad taking tough courses, tough to pass them, but also to get good enough grades to get into medical school. So that was the second part of my journey there. And hold on, let me take a swig of this. Hate getting to the gym and stuff to drink up a workout. So, get off to medical school after a gap year after college there, off to medical school, and even still, at that point, I'm like, yeah, listen, I know I'm not going to be a pro bodybuilder. I'm not dropping out of medical school. I'm finishing this through. I'm becoming a doctor. So it was not a number one, number two priority in my life for sure at that point. In medical school, fast forward to my third year of medical school, my son is born. And so that's another priority ahead of bodybuilding. So anyways, getting to the point here, sometimes bodybuilding isn't the number one priority for people. Now, that doesn't mean you can't be a good bodybuilder or even a great bodybuilder. I consider myself if you look at my Instagram profile, a semi-decent bodybuilder. Second NPC show ever, I made it to nationals. I guess my second NPC show was nationals. Got fifth. So placed at my national shows as a first year of really competing. Semi-decent, I would say. But my priorities in life right now are God above all. But then I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a physician. And then after those things, I'm a bodybuilder. Like, just the way my life is, I can't survive being a bodybuilder just with that. I don't make any money off of it. Actually, it costs a lot of money to do it. So job goes above that. Family goes above everything else, of course. But so you'll see these people saying bodybuilding is the only thing you can prioritize in life, the only thing you need in life. Nothing else comes before it. And that might be true for some people. Like, if you want to be the very best at something, especially bodybuilding is a very selfish sport at times. You're deep in prep. You don't want to spend extra energy and time doing stuff that's not for yourself. You don't want to get out of bed, go outside, play with your kids, run around. You don't want to even make dinner for the whole family that's not including you, because you have certain meals. You're going to be making your own meals. Kids are going to have something that tastes better than whatever you're making, I'm sure. So that makes it a little bit harder as well, just putting others before yourself. At the end of a prep, you're just like trying to get through it. You're in the rough of it. But so that's just one more thing, is you got to know what your priorities are. And it's okay if your priorities aren't bodybuilding first, or even second, or even third. That's not a problem. You can still be good at something, like I said, or at least semi-decent. But so that's my little rant for today. You younger guys, and when I say younger guys, I mean even I don't know who's actually watching these videos, but younger guys, if you are in high school, at least, if you're younger than that, just focus on having fun, doing whatever, just whatever. In high school, what do you want? What do you want to do? Try and plan that out then, and then base your life around it. And there's going to be hiccups on the road. There's going to be, oh, I want to be XYZ things, and then like I'll use medicine for an example, just because I knew some of these people when I went to undergrad. I want to be a physician. I want to be a physician assistant. I want to be a whatever. You get into undergrad biology courses, they do fine. Um, Chemistry courses, they do fine. And then like anatomy, where you have to do a cadaver. Like they're like, oh, I can't stand being around gore, like type of stuff, like cutting people open or anything. It's like, okay, well maybe medicine is not for you. That's what medicine is. I see bodily fluid on the daily that I don't want to be seeing, but it just happens to be part of what life is. I mean, that's why I take care of people that make sometimes terrible bodily fluids. So that's a part of it. Um, some people's priorities change. They can change from what you want to do in life, uh, who you meet in life. I mean, even people that have accidental kids, which obviously don't do that as much as you can. But kids come first. Life changes. Don't feel bad that you can't be like those 21-year-old pro bodybuilders that have no family or no other job. I mean, props to them. This is not a video dissing on them at all. It's just that that's what they want to do. That's what their priorities are. And some other people choose different things in life. So that's my little rant. Is priorities matter. They're not always going to be what you think they're in the beginning. Stuff happens. Things change. But you can always do your best. And even when things get hard. I mean, medical school is hard. Taking care of a kid, 2 kids in medical residency, when you're switching back from nights to days to 24-hour shifts sometimes to all this kind of stuff. Got to have a loving family support. You got to have people that will help take care of you outside of your family as well. Just, you got to be able to get down to it and grind through it. So that's all I got for right now. About to head into the gym after I gulp down this last bit of pre-workout here. Gonna hit legs hard, and that's all I got. So thanks for sticking around for my rant, but let's get to it. All right, let's get to it. Oh. Hold on, gotta fix my compression shorts here. There we go. Oh. So after 2 more sets of adductors here, we got some sitting leg curls, we got some leg extensions, and then onto some heavy quad dominant movements here. Oh, right. I might wipe you about your night quick, but you really got to right night. Know how to work your hands with the head right. The rest of the whole, but I never let you go. You can never do the same. Okay, I have like the whole. Okay. Oh man. Having a solo adductor pump is a pretty intense feeling right now, honestly. Whew. There we go. Let's do it. All right. Let's clean this off. Let's go to some extensions. And then curls at the end. Well, not at the end, but after that. All right. So you guys can see how short I am. Oh. How do you want it? You look at your game up, push it up, push up, on it, temperature rising. Okay, to go to the next level. Dance floor, jam back, out of the tea kettle. I bring it down for you now, baby. It's simple. We can be it. I'll get in a hotel in the back of the winter on the beach in the park. It's whatever you want, feel like the magic stick. I'm the love doctor, got 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 the magic stick. Got the magic stick. Got the magic stick. I know if I can hit once, I can hit twice, I can hit the baddest stick. So you don't believe me, you do the night and I show you magic. Whoa, whoa, magic. Oh. I was saying, but we see you and girls just wanna have fun, smoke love, got green in the truck. I'm thinking with my hand up a dress like, oh, I'm in the club, double A's in my lungs, okay, in the front, kissing with a star. I really never give me dollars on the Escalade, no gross, I'm a little provider, on Grammys in 1 year, man. You know, I'm so great, I was big, in the belly going, touch me, kiss me, squeeze me, oh. You like you, girl. Then now I can get the best from my hip, just on my on top. And I'm gonna shout on me until my heart stops. I'm back sitting and I ain't going nowhere. Smooth with the ghost. On the grill, I'm low rider. Guns on both sides, right above the ghost riders. I 45, killing, throwing myself. I'm really to it. That's the truth. Eating up with ghost riders. Think people going out of Air Force. I know all about losses. I'm from Congress in the wrong colors. We call it one phone call. I hang your body down in Mars. I stay strapped like Carson. Banging since my little Rob got killed for his Barclays. There's 15 I took for 95. I killed him with trouble for my Air Max 95. Told Vince when I met him, I'ma ride it. If I gotta die when I homicide, I ain't have 50 cents. I'ma die down, going back down. Gonna see how time. The underdogs on top. Oh, man. Shout out me to my heart stop. Oh. Okay. All right. Onto some primary quad movements here. They're one of those awesome Cybex leg presses. So let's hit that up. Whew, all right. All right. I can go up. Ugh. All right, let's do it. Add another plate. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plates. We're trying to press the hips into this pad here. And, ugh. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do some Smith hack squat, or sorry, so Smith squat. Oh, let's get rolling.
You know what I'm saying? How much take it back home? You know what I'm saying? No.
All right. So that is it for today. Legs are killed. Let's see. This is with Ultimate Pump. All right. So that's all I got for today, guys. Sorry about not much commentary during the workout itself. Music was pretty loud, so I didn't really think my mic would pick up over the sound. But as always, guys, eat big, sleep big, get big. Be the light, pass it on. Until next time.